Gen Con is right around the corner and there are going to be a ton of games to check out. So what games should you be checking out at Gen Con? Well, in this video, I'm going to be listing 10 different incredible games you should try to pick up or try to get a demo in to see if they are right for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clayton and my goal for this channel is to help you guys discover new and exciting games through top 10 lists and Kickstarter videos. Now with that out of the way, let's see what great games are going to be at Gen Con. Parks Wildlife, a new expansion for the popular hit Parks. Wildlife will feature all new artwork and get ready for new trails, new gear, and more season cards. Wildlife will also introduce a large wandering bison that will move along the park cards and will grant special bonuses to players that visit those parks first. Parks is an incredible game, it's lightweight, and it's easy to play. If you're looking for more of a great thing, definitely pick up this new expansion. Cora Quest, a cooperative and customizable dungeon crawl adventure game for the whole family. You will discover enemies by uncovering tiles, do your best to avoid traps, find treasure, and what's really cool about the game is all the artwork is based off of kid drawings. It's easy to teach and easy to play. If anyone's looking for a good, easy, lightweight dungeon crawl game, and if you have kids, I cannot recommend Cora enough. It's a fun game that parents and kids can play together. Great Western Trail, Argentina. This expansion gameplay is similar to Great Western Trail, such as the deck management and the ability to upgrade your player board, along with twists on these elements and new features. The player board will feature a new type of worker, the farmers. And if the whole reason why you haven't tried out Great Western Trail before is because it didn't have a solo mode, well, this expansion fixes that problem because you're going to be competing to try to get a higher score than Petro. So if you wanted a new solo mode for Great Western Trail, definitely pick up the Argentina expansion. Number 7, Starship Captain. Take command of your crew and become the best Starship Captain in the galaxy. This is a 2 to 4 player Euro style game where you will mix action selection and engine building. You will earn medals that you can use to promote and train your crew for even greater effectiveness. Now what really stands out to me about this game is how you place your workers in this game really matters because at the end of the round, they get placed back on your player board in a certain order, and what happens is all those workers get slid down and the last 3 stay on your player board, meaning you can't use them for the new round. So how you place your workers and how they go back on your player board matters because you're going to have a different crew every single round. So if that sounds interesting to you and you like fun, interesting engine building games, definitely go check this one out. Northgard Uncharted Lands, a 4X Norse mythology game for 2 to 5 players. Northgard requires a clever management of resources in order to build new buildings, improve your warriors, and upgrade your clan specs. Each turn players will alternate their actions to adapt their strategies to their opponent's moves. Earn points by exploring, fighting, and controlling and developing different territories. The game is said to be a fast-paced and smooth rhythm of play. This one does have beautiful artwork, and if you're somebody that stayed away from 4X games before because they take so long to play, this one is more of a streamlined version of a 4X game. So again, check this one out if it's something that you're into. My Father's Work, an app-driven worker placement game where players play as mad scientists performing crazy experiments. You are competing to complete your father's work by fulfilling tasks and upgrading your estate. At the end of each round, you lose all your experiments and resources, so make sure you spend them wisely. Now, this game was also on Kickstarter too, but it is getting a lot of great reviews, and if you missed out on it before, Gen Con might be the place to get a copy. It's by Renegade Studios, and it looks absolutely amazing. Maple Valley, a challenging family game about collecting goods, helping your friends, and choosing the right path. There are forks in the road that can change the game. There is hand management and set collection. This will be coming to Kickstarter in October. Now, I'm a huge fan of Creature Comfort, and this game is set in the same universe as it. It's not actually a worker placement game, I don't believe. It has to do with more hand management and set collection than anything else. This one is actually by Kid Table Board Games. They've been making a lot of great games. I need to see more gameplay of this one to make up my mind, but I am still super excited for this one to come out to Kickstarter in October. It's probably going to be an instant back for me because, again, huge fan of Creature Comfort. Now, for number 3, I actually have a few games to list off because they're all by AEG, so if you're at the booth, you may as well check out these next 3 games. Smash Up the 10th Anniversary. This is going to include new factions and a new way to play the game. Some of those new factions are Skeletons, World Champs, and Mermaids. Wormholes, a pickup and delivery type of game where you pick up passengers trying to drop them off at different planets. To get to those planets sooner, you'll need to create different wormholes. It's easy to play and definitely worth checking out if you like pickup delivery games. And Dead Reckoning. Now they actually have a new Kickstarter coming out on August 9th, Letter of Mark Q. This is going to be the 3rd saga. in the Dead Reckoning series that will include 2 new districts. The first one being Flags of the Old World, which is a non-saga based set. This will introduce 2 Empire boards, new resources, new ship upgrades, and a new Explorer card for each player's deck. The second is a new saga. This will contain new encounters, cards, and all new content to be discovered. And I would imagine that would definitely be at Gen Con because hey, the Kickstarter is just right around the corner as well. Now let's move into the final 2 games on my list, which this next game is going to be in retail later this year, but they're going to be demoing it at Gen Con. Clank Catacombs. This version of Clank will have tiles that form its dungeon. There will be portals that will transport you from one place to another. You are trying to set free prisoners. There's also ghosts. Once they are disturbed, they're going to haunt you until your death. Now, even though this is a standalone version of Clank, you can still mix in the original Clank cards in this game and from other expansions, because the movement and combat is the same. I'm super excited for this one. I can't wait for it to hit retail. I will do a whole review for this one when it does hit retail, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Now let's move on to my next game. And for my number 1 game that's going to be at Gen Con is Nightfall. It's by Red Raven Games and it plays 1 to 6 players. One team will control the knights, who will protect the elders and withstand the brutal attacks from the demons until dawn. The other team will control the demons, who seek to break the seal to the underworld before morning. There is also a campaign mode for 1 to 2 players. In this mode, you will need to read stories while exploring the map of a haunted valley. Now, I'm personally really looking forward to that campaign mode because my wife and I always enjoy a good 2-player cooperative adventure campaign game. And because this is by Red Raven Games and we really enjoy Sleeping Gods, I do have high hopes for this one. So definitely check this one out if you can. It's going to be in retail shortly after Gen Con. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a comment down below letting me know what games you guys are excited for at Gen Con. And make sure to give this video a like and check out this video right here to learn about more great games. Until the next one, take care.